Superhero movies, once a lucrative yet tiresome stronghold with a staggering 8 releases a year during the 2010s, have endured an inevitable collapse. This decline has been marked by an over-reliance on the genre, leaving little room for other blockbuster categories to thrive, and leading studios to churn out more of the same in a desperate attempt to maintain momentum. Last year's underperformance of several superhero flicks, including The Flash, Shazam 2, the Marvels' Ant-Man 3 and Aquaman 2 has set the stage for the fallout. Enter Madame Web, Marvel's first release of the year, serving as a case study on what went wrong and how not to remedy it. Madame Web was birthed in 2019, got the green light in 2020, filmed in 2022, and underwent alleged reshoots last year. It was a business decision to extend Marvel and Sony's Spider-Man universe, following the success of Venom and Into the Spider-Verse in 2018. The film reimagines an elderly clairvoyant known for assisting Spider-Man in the comics as a young paramedic, played by Dakota Johnson, who is oblivious to Spider-Man's existence. The film's trailer, launched last year, immediately went viral for its unsure tone, convoluted plot, and a seemingly disinterested leading lady. In a desperate attempt to distance itself from the superhero genre, the film is now being marketed as a gritty suspense thriller. However, the resulting tangle is a 110-minute head-scratcher, full of unanswered questions and a baffling string of plot holes. An awkwardly directed and poorly written opener set in 1970s Peru sets up an absurd backstory involving spiders and spider people. Fast forward 30 years and she's a paramedic working alongside Ben Parker, known to most as Peter Parker's uncle, except in this version, all references to Spider-Man are conspicuously absent. After a near-death experience, she discovers her ability to briefly see into the future, which she uses to save the lives of 3 teenagers being targeted by a madman linked to her past. The disjointed and thoroughly incompetent Madame Web, crafted by 4 writers including its director S.J. Clarkson, is a sickly compelling example of studio filmmaking at its worst in the 2020s. The attempt to rebrand it as a suspense thriller only serves to further expose its flaws, as it lacks both suspense and thrills. If we were to accept it as a grounded film, separate from its superhero origins, we would only find it harder to suspend our disbelief. In conclusion, Madame Web fails to deliver anything gritty or believable. The film is as dumb and schlocky as the worst of the genre with a poor net.